What up? Cam.
Yeah?
I'm here.
I know.
I made it.
Can you believe it?
We're out here.
We survived, so far, COVID.
Yeah.
We are recording in the same room again.
First time in 14 weeks.
First time in 14 weeks. We're going to have, we're back to using a mono track as opposed to two audio tracks.
Yeah.
Our mic quality will be the same again.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew we'd ever get back to this point?
Thanks for sticking with us through that whole thing. I mean, like, I'm really proud of us for adjusting the way that we did. And it's nice to know that we have measures now if we can't be in the same room. Say, like, 100%. You know, one of us has to be out or gone for something. And I'll just, like, you know. We
figured out a really solid online infrastructure.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, like, you know, we never really talked about this at length on a podcast, but we're streaming now. We're hashtag Twitch streamers, on top of being the YouTube stuff and the podcast and all that. And I have to say, like, Twitch streaming has been nothing but positive.
Yeah.
Like, truly nothing but positive.
Yeah, it's a really cool community over there.
I was expecting a really slow roll, because Chill Spot is a slow roll. We're still rolling slow, you know? I could not have imagined the response. And, like, I'm talking, like, we got, like, 1 million subscribers on our first stream. But, like, the fact that we got even 20 off the bat, and some internet folks were cool enough to come chat with us, and now they're, like, regular visitors and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was super dope. Like, so many of our friends, like, showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
Which is, like, just, like, the coolest thing in the world. And
seriously.
I love so much.
The prospect of Twitch is amazing, because it sort of covers the other half of games that we can't really do series-wise on the channel, you know? Like, games, well, we're streaming The Last of Us tonight. I mean, the stream will be long dead by now, but in terms of games like that, huge, long narrative games, Twitch is perfect, you know? And it's been amazing. Yeah. Like, truthfully amazing.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah, social distancing was tough, but it definitely got easier. There was definitely a slump, and, you know, I think everybody can tell, to be perfectly honest, that, like...
In our... You mean, like, in us? Like, in terms of
yeah, with our energy. That, like, you know, like everybody else in the world, we struggle to find things to talk about.
Oh, there was
hit that wall where you're just like, I don't know, man. Like, I sit in my house all the time, and that's all that I do. I don't even have something to talk about with, like, my mom, who I'm, like, living with right now. You know, like, at some point, we just ran out of stuff to talk about.
That was peak. Like, there's for those who really follow us closely, you'll notice that there was a couple
for Brad,
weeks.
for Shirk Boy.
For Shirk Boy out there, he's listening to this right now.
Yeah.
You'll notice that we missed a couple of weeks during the COVID. Full disclosure, you know, like, whatever. We wear it on our sleeve here. We recorded an episode that we did not want to release.
Yeah.
And that's where we were.
Yeah.
When in the middle of COVID, you know, like, because, like anything humans do, after enough time in it, you start to acclimate to it, right? Sad as that is to say.
Well, I don't know that you do.
Well, no, but you start to maybe acclimate is not the right word.
Some people didn't, because some people were like, I'm done. I'm going to get a haircut.
I'm going to go bang on the hairdresser's door. I don't even give a fuck if they're in there or not.
Yeah.
That's just what
I want a sandwich. I need someone to hand me a sandwich. I miss waiters.
Dog, listen, if you want to go risk COVID to go get Subway, I think you have more of a problem than just missing Subway.
Yeah. The Subway by my house, by the way, like, still thriving.
Of course.
Still doing so well.
The quesada on Subway next to where I work have been jammed since we opened, like, a month ago.
Unbelievable.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, okay, so I have to say,
I can't believe y'all were itching for, like, a chicken teriyaki sub from
you wanna
Subway.
You want to go to quesada and get a mediocre bean burrito?
Yeah.
You paid $14 for?
How badly do you need tuna salad served with an ice cream scooper?
Yeah.
Is that seriously what you miss the most about society?
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Like, we're so fucked up, man.
Yeah, really. Do you want to toast the flatbread? It's like, no, I want it to be raw, actually.
No, I want that, like, that weirdly soft, chewy, like it's just, like, really dense naan.
Actually, if you don't mind, can you toast my sandwich, but could you leave it in the toaster for, like, an extra 2 minutes while you help the person behind me?
Yeah.
Like, even though you're only supposed to put it in there for 30 seconds, could you actually just leave it in there until it gets, like, way too toasted? And then, like, you take it out.
Wait, does that happen to you?
All the time.
See, like, I'll have it.
I say
where,
all
like,
the time. I haven't had Subway in a year.
I'll have it when, like, I ask for toasted, and then they'll put it in the toaster.
Do you ever get subs not toasted?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been getting them, like, just cold for a while now, actually. Just like a cold cut combo, like, listen, cold.
I am choosing to abstain to comment on that, because I don't think that'll be a fun conversation.
I don't know. Oh shit! Sorry, I hit the mic real bad.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in full force.
Can you tell I'm not used to doing this on a couch? But so, like, I've just found that Subway simply doesn't toast their sandwiches enough. Like, if I'm going to have a sandwich toasted, I want my bread to be crunchy and, like, crumbly and fall apart.
Sure.
And, like, I get my toasted Subway sandwich, and it's like the bread is still soft and, like, squishy. And
it should be crisp on the outside, soft on the inside.
I have never had that. Really? And at multiple Subways, I have never had that. So I just gave up. I'm like, this is basically cold anyways. Why not just save myself the disappointment? And the cheese is never melted enough, and it's just barely melted. That. No, I can't, there's no cheese pull. So I don't, what's the point?
But they don't use good cheese.
Well, what's the point then?
You notice
what's the point in toasting it?
You notice they call their cheeses orange and yellow cheeses?
Yeah.
Because they can't call it cheddar or mozzarella.
Yeah, well, it's just what the fuck ever, it's just not worth it for me. What they do is barely toasting. So just cut the crap and just eat it raw.
I hear you. But I'll be honest with you, man, and this is not a comment on you or your habits.
Yes, it is.
But there might be nothing sadder than eating a cold Subway sandwich. You paid $14 for this, and it's fucking cold and gross.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I mean, to each their own.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with it if you get, a cold cut combo or turkey or ham. Of course, I'm going to get a meatball sub toasted. Of course, I'm going to get a pizza sub toasted. Yeah, totally. But things like turkey, ham, cold cuts, that stuff you eat cold anyways, you would eat that cold, off of a charcuterie board platter.
But I would still toast the sandwich if I was making a sandwich. I like my sandwiches on rye frequently, rye sandwiches.
That's totally fine.
And I always toast the bread.
This isn't going to be like a potato chip debate where it's no, you shouldn't eat this.
Yeah,
I totally,
know.
To each their own, that's totally fine. I just don't see the point. I've had a number of toasted sandwiches from Subway, and it's been cold cut combo or actually, cold cut combo is all I get, actually.
There's nothing wrong with the good... I will say the last sub I will eat at Subway is a cold cut combo.
Yeah, or the turkey.
How do you fuck up ham and mortadella?
Just the plain meat, or something that's not traditionally heated up like a meatball.
Excuse me, could I get the plain meat sub?
Yeah. Stuff from the left side of the menu, not the farther down part of the menu where it gets more just not the chicken pizziola sub or whatever. It's that you have to heat up.
Here's your protein brick chicken.
Yeah.
That we snapped out of a plastic... Yeah. When you build a Gundam or a figure, how they come in those things.
Yeah.
You have to snap it out.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's how they get their chicken.
There. We painted the grill marks on with Sharpie just to make it look more legit, but it's not grilled chicken.
And they didn't even use eat safe Sharpies. It's just a real permanent black marker.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. I gotta say, I honestly, God, I didn't think we'd be talking about Subway today, but regardless,
here we are.
The thing with Subway is that the employees, every time I go into a Subway, the employees look so fucking miserable.
Yeah.
To the point where it's I don't even trust these people to make me a serviceable sandwich, because if I was to work at Subway, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't fucking serve these cretins, these monsters who come in here and smell the Subway smell and are like, oh, yes, fucking give me some subs.
If you're not a little turned off by the Subway smell, like the Subway bread smell, you kind of have to power through it.
Yeah.
You're okay, I'm just going to pop over to Subway and get a sub. And then you get the smell and you're like... Oh, I don't know if this is worth it. Okay, let's go. Let's just go. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
can I get Okay, I put my order in. It's done. It's done. It's done. It started. The process is started, and I can't go back. Well, here we go.
Fun fact about that smell, and I haven't fact-checked this, but I read this somewhere online, that smell is actually manufactured to trigger something in your brain to make you hungry. Because the idea
doesn't work.
Well, here's that's just it. They shot themselves in the foot, right? Because in the beginning, when Subway was really fresh and there was only 4 Subways as opposed to 100 Subways per square mile, and the food was actually fresh and serviceable and reasonable and not terrible.
Like when McDonald's was a diner.
Yeah, seriously, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You go into Subway and you smell that smell, and it reminds you of the awesome sandwich you're about to get.
Yeah.
And it's like a response in your brain, right?
Yeah.
It's conditioning.
Yeah.
So you say to yourself, fuck yeah, I can't wait to get some Subway. But now that Subway is so fucking gross, and that you can't go 3 steps without seeing another Subway.
Can you make just halfway decent food?
And then you walk in and smell that smell, you're just reminded of the gross shit.
Yeah.
So you say to yourself, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
It's like Buckley's. Their whole thing was it tastes awful, but it works.
Yeah.
But you notice that Buckley doesn't taste awful anymore. They took that awful part out. Because it's first of all, they actually added ingredients to make it taste
like
awful.
shit, which is so
the most
devilish.
Backwards thing in the world. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But they took that out because they realized oh shit, people just aren't buying our medicine anymore because it tastes like shit.
Yeah, we told them that it tastes like shit.
Exactly.
So, yeah. What was I going to say to that? Yeah, no, you said this earlier, but it's like, just make good food.
Yeah.
Like
close like 50 Subways.
When I walk past McDonald's and they're making a fresh batch of chicken nuggets and I can smell it from outside of the McDonald's, I want some chicken nuggets.
Hell yeah.
Because I smell the delicious, like, smell of the crispy, like, golden batter on the outside of the nugget, and it makes me want it because it tastes good. And it's like, how hard is it to just make good food? Like, this is my thing about capitalists, is that you do all of these acrobatics to, like, make us buy stuff when you could just be a good person.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, you could just be good and we would want to buy your stuff. But you're like, no, like, we got to play this psychological game, and there's like a secret trigger in the back of your cerebellum that makes you want to blah, 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 and we got to activate that part so that you buy our stuff, so we're going to inject this into our food, and it's going to make you want, it's like, or you could just make good food.
Yeah.
You could still do it on the cheap, because, like, McDonald's is still slime, but, you know, they cook it well and make it golden brown and crispy and delicious.
There's a point about McDonald's, and I'm going to tack on to what you're saying just here. I was actually watching this show on Netflix called History 101. You've probably heard of it. It's legit, like, they take interesting history tidbits and make 20-minute episodes explaining everything about it. So the first one's about the fast foods craze in America. It doesn't go quite as deep as I'd like it to, but it's still entertaining. It's entertaining. It's edutainment.
Yeah, exactly. The emphasis on the tainment, not so much on the edu.
Yeah, it's a bit more, it's edutainment as opposed to edutainment. Anyway, so the thing with McDonald's and fast food, and I'll hand it to them, they actually do this, is that people don't want McDonald's to taste good. They want it to taste consistent.
Yeah.
They want to go to any McDonald's and be able to order anything on that menu that they're familiar with and have it taste exactly like how they get it every time.
Yeah.
Because that's what fast food's all about.
You want to be able to get chicken nuggets in Japan and have it taste like home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Subway, in my opinion, totally fucked this up because their whole model is fresh sandwiches, which is impossible to sustain when you have 100 restaurants per square mile.
Yeah.
Like, when there's just, like, so many Subways, you'll notice that, like, the lettuce sucks at Subway now, and the tomatoes and onions, they all suck because they can't buy nice vegetables because they need to buy billions of them to sustain their stupid market share.
Yeah.
And at the point where it's like, people like me, and don't get me wrong, whenever I explain my disdain for Subway, it is never a popular opinion. I'm very rarely met with someone who's like, yeah, Subway is gross. It's always like, no, I love Subway. I love paying $15 for something really mediocre.
You don't pay $15 at Subway.
I mean,
you pay like $10
after a sub.
If you get like a combo,
if you get the combo, probably going to be $12 to $15.
On
certain subs.
I would say $11 or $12 after the combo and the tax. I would say that much.
I'm gonna Google right now how much a cheesesteak sub is.
Okay, we'll just cheese
Subway
steak.
cheese.
Why'd you have to just like add insult to injury and make it a Subway Philly cheesesteak?
You know what fucking sucks about the Subway cheesesteak? I used to get that all the time.
Yeah,
back in high school, when Subway wasn't trash.
Back when our palates weren't scorched.
Okay, so the footlong before the combo for the steak and cheese is $9.49.
Okay.
So plus a combo.
You're right. A combo would be like.
It'd be like $14.
Yeah.
It's give or take.
After taxes plus the combo and all of that.
You know, so like I'm not. Yeah. It's just Subway is too expensive for what it is. When I go to McDonald's and I get my, a couple burgers and a drink or whatever, and it turns out to be like $10, like for that to me is enough. Like that's like worth $10. But when I go and spend almost $20 on a sub, you know where I would spend almost $20 on a sub?
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Michaels. I haven't had Jersey Mike's in like 6 months. Losing my mind, dude.
I love that the only Jersey Mike's, like the closest Jersey Mike's to you, is in Kitchener. I love that. I love that I have that power.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Because it's the only fucking location in Canada, their ingredients are prime, everything is fresh, and that is a $20 sandwich.
I wouldn't say the only location in Canada, but
it's the only location in Canada.
They're very... No, it's not.
It is the...
Have you literally Googled it?
I have.
Before?
Unless they've added more.
The one on Fairway Road in Kitchener is the only Jersey Mike's in all of Canada.
Jersey Mike's Canada.
The second largest landmass in the world, and the only Jersey Mike's is in Kitchener, Ontario.
I Googled Jersey Mike's Canada, and the only thing that popped up is 589 Fairway Road, South Kitchener.
Wow.
There is one Jersey Mike's in Canada, and it's in Kitchener.
We should claim that more than we claim Oktoberfest.
Real talk.
Like, like fuck Oktoberfest, to be honest. We have the only Jersey Mike's in Canada. In all of Canada. And maybe, I'm sure they're going to add more. There's going to be more popping up over time. Well, I wonder about that because I mean, I haven't been inside of that Jersey Mike's many times because it is expensive. Like, I totally support you. Like, you get what you get at Jersey Mike's and what you get is quality.
A $20 sandwich, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's like going to Five Guys.
Makes total sense. But like $20 is $20 and I can use it elsewhere.
Yeah, if you don't have that money,
I haven't been there a lot, truthfully.
That makes sense.
But you're right. When I have been there, it's like going to your fucking parents' house and having the cold meat, you know, like the capicola and the prosciutto and the Genoa salami and just like the good. See, you're not even imitating like a hand job. You're imitating like slicing a giant chub of like mortadella.
I was masturbating just now, but it's okay. The motions are similar.
Yeah.
But no, the thing with I gotta admit, I've actually the first time I ever went to that Jersey Mike's, I had what I would describe as a negative experience. I went in and it was like the first time they like literally just opened, and I was like, well, I mean, all these American YouTubers talk about Jersey Mike's all the time. Like, I gotta try Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
And you know what? It actually it was influenced by, because you and Brad, or Brad and Cole, whatever, someone.
It was me and Brad.
You and Brad went to go Jersey Mike's, and you guys raved about it. Y'all were like, this was a good-ass sandwich.
Well, I was like, I think you would like this, because I saw, like, they have, like, a deli cooler.
And a huge meat slicer,
full of meat, and I was like, Cam, this is like what your dad wants in his house when he buys all the like the capicola and like soppressata and stuff.
And he's since gotten one.
Yeah.
But regardless, I was on the hype and I was down to drink the Kool-Aid and I was ready to be on this train, right?
Yeah.
So I walk into Jersey Mike's and it was the full crew, the manager was there. They had just opened, so like they're trying to like, you know, really push stuff. And I was like, let me get cold cuts and like, you know, give me the works and all that shit.
Yeah.
And
Jersey Mike's style.
The first time she was like, I just wanted half a sandwich because I heard they were huge ass sandwiches. I didn't want to get a full ass Jersey Mike's sub will last you a day and a half or like 2 days, right? So unless you're me and eat the whole fucking thing like a pig. And the lady was like, for like $3 more, you could like up it to like a full size. And I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'm just on lunch. She's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. And she's like, are you sure?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, no,
off,
I'm fine.
lady,
and then I waited like 20 minutes for my damn sub. It like took a long time. And they're like, hey, so like we actually accidentally made you a big one. The one you didn't want. And I was like... Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I took it and they charged me and it was fine.
Well, they charge you for a full sandwich anyways?
I'm pretty sure they did, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Well, see, the thing in my opinion was, like, I said no to this 3 times.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm gonna go retail skill for a second here. You ask the question, you get the reflexive no, you ask it again once.
Yeah.
And they say no.
And then you lay off. Yeah.
Over. It is over.
Get off.
You've lost the transaction. It's over.
Yeah.
You never ask again.
Yeah.
Because that's how you lose a fucking customer.
Absolutely.
I walked out of that Jersey Mike's pissed off.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what the fuck? This was like 18 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
I only wanted half a sandwich.
Yeah.
Went all back to EB Games and I fucking ate it and it was delicious and I fell in love. And then, you know, now I go back whenever I can. But it's like, that first experience, if that sandwich was anything but amazing...
Yeah.
I don't know I'd go back.
Yeah.
Like that was a negative experience.
Fair.
You know?
That's not cool.
So anyway, it's just like
I can't believe they charge you full price for their mistake.
You know?
That's bullshit. They should have charged you for half a sandwich.
I feel like they should have just given me the big one and charged me for half.
Yeah.
Actually, oh my God, Sam, can I tell you a really embarrassing thing that happened to me a couple days ago?
Always.
I was doing a parking lot hangout with Buddy Brad a couple days ago, and we'd finished up and it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, you know, I'm pretty hungry. And it's a Friday, so like I'm gonna be like the gross teenager and like go get some fast food at like 11 o'clock at night because like I haven't eaten out in a while and I deserve it. I deserve it, you know.
I deserve it.
I deserve that.
I've been working really hard.
In COVID. So
I
anyway,
deserve a treat.
I went to McDonald's, like 20-car line. Fuck it. Went to the other McDonald's. Their drive-thru was closed, and I was like, well, fuck it. Went to Wendy's, got myself a small Baconator and a drink, went up to the window, forgot my wallet.
Oh no.
I just didn't have it. Because even though Brad and I meet up for parking lot hangouts, it's just in his complex.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I could walk to Brad's house.
Yeah.
He lives 5 seconds away from me.
Yeah.
So I didn't bring my wallet.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, well, I'm just going up the road. So
wait, did you have your like driver's license on you?
Well, I was literally, so here's the thing. I didn't bring my wallet, but then forgot I didn't bring my wallet. So I was driving around without my wallet.
Oh my! But you didn't have your license on you then.
No, I didn't. So I went home and drove like the speed limit, like 2 hands on the wheels.
Yeah.
But regardless, I was in the drive-thru like, fuck me.
Yeah.
I don't have my wallet. So I turned to the guy and he was like, this much. And I was like, just a second. I don't have my wallet. I apologize. And I took out my phone because I remember against my will, I automatically got signed up for Google Pay.
Oh, okay.
So my debit card's on my phone.
Yeah.
So I like booted up Google Pay.
Yeah.
Got it all ready. And it was like, okay, just tap it. Didn't work. Flat out didn't work. I tapped it took the phone case off, tapped, didn't work, tapped it around.
Yeah.
Lineup starting behind me. I'm starting to get like face fire, you know, like when I'm like freaking out.
Yeah.
Till eventually I went to him, I'm like, man, I'm real sorry, but I'm sorry for wasting your time. And I just like drove away.
Yeah.
And I went home super careful.
Yeah.
And then had like fruit at home.
That's
yeah, so I can never go back to that Wendy's now. I am never.
Is that the combination Wendy's Tim Hortons?
Yeah, it's the one by the mall.
Oh man, I love that place.
I know. I mean, I will go back eventually. That guy probably already forgot.
The one guy who works there super late is like real nice. He's been real patient with me when I've been not sober.
Yeah.
in that Wendy's.
Could I
have like like bake like the one with bacon?
Give me a chicken.
Give me a chicken.
But yeah,
he hands me like a live chicken. I'm like,
exactly.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you break his neck and start eating it.
Have a nice night.
But yeah, so that was like top 10 most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, man.
Oh man,
it's been a long time since I've been like without a wallet. In terms of like in a scenario where I need to pay for something, and I don't have the means to pay for something. You know what?
You'll never leave home without it now, though.
Oh, never again.
Never again.
I'm fucking stupid, right? Because like I know it's irresponsible.
Stupid.
Like call me irresponsible. I know it's irresponsible to get in your car without your driver's license. Like I hear you.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible.
Yep.
I was going up the road to my friend's house.
No, every time you never know.
And then I forgot I didn't have it. Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to go for a drive.
I mean, you're a white dude, so, like, you could get away with just being like, oh, sorry, officer, and then he'll be like, I'm going to slap you with, like, driving without a license. But it's like a $300 fine, and then you just, like, go about your business and you'll, like, survive the interaction.
But I would not want that $300 fine, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm definitely I'm going to be far more, and, you know, I'm not trying to make excuses for myself either, but there's been break-ins in my road recently. Yeah. Actually, there's been 2 houses that got broken into.
You've had, like, 3 neighbors lose their luxury cars.
Yeah.
Like, I think
a Mercedes got stolen.
Yeah, an Audi
got stolen.
And I think a BMW.
And a BMW,
Your friend was saying, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's bonkers.
Well, see, okay.
Who steals cars during a pandemic?
More on that in a minute.
Fuck you.
But yeah, so I keep my wallet in a different place now.
Yeah.
So like normally I would just keep it right by the front door. Mm-hmm. So I put my shoes on and I see it, I grab it and I go. But now that it's somewhere else, it just didn't. It was just like not there.
Did you see? Have you seen the episode of Broad City yet, where like Alana forgets her wallet and Lincoln's like, Alana, what did I tell you? P.K.W. phone, keys, wallet every time before you leave the house.
Yeah.
I've since adopted that, and it's. Excuse me, it saved my life so many times.
I'm very much going to be on that boat from now on.
Yeah.
I will literally never leave my house without my wallet ever.
Let's call the episode that, P.K.W.
Yeah, for P.K.W.
Yeah.
But the thing with the break-ins, so initially these break-ins, it was one house, and it was very peculiar. They only stole the car. And I was like, well, it could be a bunch of things. Maybe they know the people who live there. Maybe it's a targeted thing. Maybe they've been casing for a while. Yeah. Maybe they were random and just got lucky. Because it's weird
Unlucky, you mean?
No, I mean the robbers, Okay. Like, the robbers got lucky.
Okay.
In terms of, like, they actually managed to get inside and steal something.
Yeah.
But then they hit another house on the same street, and I was like, are these the dumbest fucking robbers in the world?
Yeah.
You are, like, okay.
You returned to the scene of a crime.
I'm not a criminal, but I thought it was pretty baseline that you don't hit 2 houses on the same road.
Yeah.
Like, are you stupid? You're going to get caught.
Yeah.
And I think they did get caught. I think they found the cars.
There are Lexuses and Audis and Benzes all over your neighborhood. Like, you could just go one street over. You don't have to hit the same street.
Legit.
You'll find, like, a Lexus, like, one street over.
Absolutely. You drive in the way you drive in when you turn onto Greensboro. You've probably seen that corner house with there's like 3 luxury sports cars just parked outside all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Like big car deck, like just like sitting on your driveway.
I know.
So anyway, but there's been
a BMW in this neighborhood is like a Toyota in my neighborhood.
It's like a wagon.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I must admit, like I've always call my I like to acknowledge my privilege and understand that I live very comfortably, and I don't want people to think that I'm trying to pretend like I come from nothing.
Yeah.
But having
You're not Drake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Coming from this neighborhood and seeing all the cars get stolen, I'm like, wow, there is a lot of people with luxury vehicles in this road, in this area.
Hello.
Too many luxury vehicles.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you see what I see?
A car, getting fucking stolen.
Is it bad that, like...
You don't care?
I was gonna say, like, is it bad that when I found out about that, I was like...
Good.
Oh, fine. There's, like, a whole community for people who drive VW Jettas in my city.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, it's like an underground, like...
It's not necessarily underground. They meet up in a Tim Hortons parking lot, and they all, like, soup up their Jettas and, like... post about like the shit that they do to their Jettas. My mom's friend's son was a part of that whole thing for a while, and like he would post like it was like there was like a hashtag for it, like P.K.W. Jetta or something like that. There's like a whole community for it.
That's kind of like, it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
He put like hardwood flooring in the trunk of his Jetta.
Wow.
This is so funny.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That's cool. Like, that's neat.
You know what? It did look sick.
It's
like
it's a form of expression.
It's pretty crazy, but like it didn't look like shit.
I gotta be honest with you, man. Like when it comes to stuff like that, like Harley communities or bike communities or car communities, like I'm not a car guy, so I don't really get that like at all. But at the same time, like I really dig that these dudes were all like, "Yo, we own this like really customizable but affordable car, so let's like." Get community going and like soup our cars up and stuff. So like
zoom down the street at 4:00 in the fucking morning. Wake me up.
They can leave that part out.
Yeah, you could drop that shit.
You're driving a Jetta, dude.
You can stop doing that whenever you feel like it, friends.
Yeah, really.
Like shit. Oh my god.
People are like, yo, what's your car like? It's got this kind of engine. You got tinted windows and a 6 spoiler. And I'm like, mine is silver.
Yeah.
It has 4 wheels.
This is Sissy. She's gray. She turns on when I want her to.
That's actually, I think it's one of my favorite Brian Regan bits. It's like you go to do sea-doos with people, and they're all like, "This is the Mitsubishi 4800, like 36,000 horsepower. Like, which one are you driving with?" He's like, I got the gray one.
Someone wrote like a similar post like that about like dog people and cat people, where like dog owners will be like, this is a like Dalmatian Great Dane hybrid, like her ancestry dates back to like feudal Japan, and she's descended from a line of dynasty
fucking
dogs. And cat people are like, this is Bessie, she's orange. We love her.
She's orange.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
But it's true though, because like I don't know what or why, but like dogs and like status of your dog and like dog breeding has become a huge thing in terms of like owning a nice dog, which is so weird to me because I just want a pet. I just like dogs. Like, and the breed of their dog, I mean, maybe it does, maybe I'm ignorant to this, like it doesn't seem to influence like the personality of your dog.
No.
Let's get like a poodle, because like, well, poodles are the smartest dogs. They're like, they have the highest brain capacity or something. And I know that because Hobbs is a fucking poodle, and that dog, despite being a total bitch, is a genius.
She knows she's a bitch though.
That's just it.
Yeah.
So like you'll notice that we've been turns out my dog has colitis. We found that out over the course of COVID. We actually thought she was going to die like 5 times. And every time she bounces right back. So now we're feeding her like Caesar's. It almost looks like cat food.
It does.
Yeah. And
it's like a pate.
We mush it up. And here's like so much of a sap my parents are, and like me too, to a certain extent, right? So we figured out that the dog eats the food faster and likes it more if it's heated up a little bit.
Jesus
so they mash up the food and put it in the microwave for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
The dog food.
Yeah.
It's a dog.
You heat up dog food.
For my dog.
In your human microwave.
And like, I'm no better, right? Because I do it for the fucking dog. Because now the dog's been eating this way for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't just all of a sudden start giving her normal fucking cold food. She's going to look at me like, the fuck is this? Like,
well, you also like, she's been like this since I met Hobbs.
She's
you told
always
me
been a
like
fussy dog.
She will only eat bread with butter.
Yep, she will not eat bread anymore.
She won't eat plain bread. I mean, like, she won't eat anything human anymore because you can't, because it fucks her up. But like back when your grandparents would feed her and stuff, they gave her like bread and butter a bunch of times, and now she'll only eat bread with butter on it.
Yep.
Which is so fucking ridiculous.
You're the world's dumbest dog. I swear to God.
Unbelievable.
But you know what? The dog has figured something out. The dog is, and we'll go back to her being a genius. She's figured out that whenever she wants to eat, she can lick her plate. She just licks the plate because mom and dad go, oh, the dog's licking the plate, she must be hungry.
Yeah.
So every time what the parents haven't realized, and I've just recently said this to Mom, is that the dog has figured out that every time she licks the plate, you feed her.
Uh-huh.
So now she's training you to feed her whenever she licks the plate.
Yeah.
So like, don't keep the plate on the floor. You can't keep the plate on the floor.
Yeah.
I keep telling her, like, because there was at one point where I came home one day and Mom was like, Hobbs was hungry today. I fed her like 5 times.
Jesus.
Like, she is a dog. She just likes
feed her
eating.
Like twice a day.
She just likes eating.
Yeah.
She just wants to eat more.
Yeah.
Because she's a dog.
Yeah.
So like, she's gonna lick the plate and be like, oh, I'm so hungry, Mommy.
Yeah.
And Mom's like, oh, I feel bad. I think she's hungry. No, you're a guppy.
Yeah.
She's
fine.
Getting tricked by this dog.
She's fine. You feed pets twice a day. Like, that's just how pets work.
It drives me up the wall, man. This fucking dog.
Also, like, can you imagine, like, the money you would spend on dog food if you kept feeding her whenever she asked to be fed?
Well, first of all,
you would go through a case in, like, 3 days.
It should be 50 pounds.
Yeah.
She's 4 now.
Yeah.
Pounds, I mean.
Unbelievable.
Unfucking believable, this dog.
Apollo kind of has this in the same way. Not so much anymore because the container that his food comes in, like, they changed it, and it's in one of those, like, portion size, like, packages now. So you just, like, you open it up and you plop it out of the container and just, like, put it down. But back when we had to, like, measure out, like, a quarter of a can, we would have to, like he would eat differently depending on how we served it. We found that he ate best if we, like, smushed it into a neat little pile right in the center of his dish.
Right.
If you, like, just, like, slapped it in there like a lunch lady and just, like, gave it to him, then he would, like, eat it and then come back to it and then, like, maybe not finish the whole thing. But if you put it in, like, a nice little pile right in the center of his dish, he'll, like, eat the whole thing in one go.
Fucking Apollo. I miss that cat, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Even though he hates me, and he probably has loved the fact that I've been gone for 4 months.
It's okay. He hates me, too. But he loves Mom now. Holy shit.
Yeah, I noticed that.
He'll want cuddles from Mom. And Apollo is not a lap cat.
What
he wasn't.
Fucking piece of shit.
He hasn't been his entire life. But now he, like, follows Mom around. He's like, you gonna lie down? Do you want to lie down? I want to lie down. Can you lie down? I want to lie down.
What a piece of shit suck cat.
And then he, like, looks at me like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so comfortable, Mommy.
Oh.
Ooh, maybe I'll let Grandma give me belly rubs.
Is this your mommy? Oh, well, she's my mommy now, you stupid bitch. Oh. You see this? This could be you, but it's not because I'm her fucking daughter now.
Look at me spread out like marmalade. And you're at the door like, what the fuck is wrong with this cat?
I know. Just the way he looks directly at me. He's like, do you see how relaxed I am? Do you see how not relaxed I am around you and how relaxed I am around your mom? Yeah, that's right. I fucking chose. I decided. And it wasn't you bitch.
I chose. I made a decision. And it was not you.
Yeah. You've lost.
Do you think
you will never receive my affection?
Do you think his affection is pointed? Like, legitimately, do you think it's pointed?
No, I don't.
You don't think Apollo?
I think he has his favorite person. I don't think it's, like, in spite of me. I think he just has his favorite person.
I don't know, man.
And I'm projecting it because I want the cat to love me, but he doesn't love me. And he loves Mom.
You've done nothing but try to get the cat to love you.
Yeah, I've, like, followed. I tweeted at a cat person who, like, has a cat sanctuary in Spain to be like, how do I make my cat love me? And like followed everything that she told me to do, and he just, like, doesn't fucking do it. So
very stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like what I don't own a cat. So obviously I don't know. But I gotta say, it must, like, really fucking suck to, like, buy a cat, treat it right, do everything right, and the cat still fucking hates you.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, cat.
And I was like, well, I rolled the dice and I lost. So now I have this thing for, like, 14 to 18 years and he hates me. So
like, that's what I feel about, like, I would never do this, keep in mind. But, like, it triggers the same reaction that I get when an Animal Crossing villager is rude to me.
Yeah.
It's like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I fucking terraformed this island for you so that you would have a nice place to live.
I gave you fucking flowers that match your color pattern, you ungrateful bitch.
Coincidentally, I can't get Bella to leave my island.
Just keep hitting her with a net or something.
For, like, weeks now. I make it a point for, like, a full week now. I've made it a point to talk to everybody in the island and check in with them except for her.
I mean, it took me, legit, Sam, 2.5 weeks to get Margie off my island.
I've found, like, lost items, like, twice now. And both times the villagers have been like, I think that's Bella's. And I'd, like, purposely throw it in the trash.
That is so fucked.
And I won't return it to her. I found Ed's notebook, and I found like Fuchsia's like little like baggy thing. But whenever I find something and someone's like, I think that's Bella's, I won't give it back to her. I'll throw it in the trash.
Could you fucking
Or I'll keep it in my inventory for a whole day.
Imagine being like Tucker on your island, or like Lucky on your island. You're like out on a stroll one day, and you walk up to them like, hey, is this yours? Like, oh, I think that's Bella's actually. Like, okay, cool. And then later they're like in resident services, and they see you just like, boom, like, throw it in the trash. Like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
That Sam is so funny.
And she keeps running up to me. She's like, Sam, what's up over here? And I'll just like run past her. I like leave her.
Fuck you, bitch. You can't see it, everybody, but I flipped everybody off.
And she won't leave my fucking island. She won't. I don't understand these people who are like, hey, do you want this villager? I'll have them in boxes by the end of the week. And it's like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
I need Bella to go, I guess.
They time travel.
I guess.
Well, because like if you time travel like month by month, because basically if I tell my Switch that it's a month from today,
yeah,
Animal Crossing is going to think that I haven't played for 30 days.
Yeah.
Which ups the likelihood of your villagers leaving because their friendships go way down because you're not talking to them anymore. Actually, I didn't play Animal Crossing at all yesterday.
Me neither.
For maybe the first day.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I got to check my turnip prices.
For the first day since it came out. Unfortunately, it's noon, so you missed your morning prices.
That's fine.
For the first day since it came out, yesterday was the first day that I didn't play at all.
Wow.
I think I'm going to give that game a healthy break.
Yeah.
I've played a lot of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And I really do love that game.
Yeah.
But
you've done everything.
I've reached until they have a major content update, which I don't think is anytime soon. Why would I play it? Like my island
I would say like check in every month to see what the monthly like event is.
Yeah.
And do whatever that is.
And, you know, kill any cockroaches, talk. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to be daily until they really spice it up somehow. Because I'm also like, I make it sound like I played for 10 hours and I got bored of it. I have like 350 fucking hours in this game.
Yeah.
Like, I played Animal Crossing. You know, I got my fill of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And now there's other games I want to focus on. But I was going to say something about Animal Crossing. I was talking about my coworkers. Because it's no surprise that we think Animal Crossing could use some quality of life updates.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of things.
Well, now that you've done everything.
Well, I mean, also, but there's just small things like why does dialogue get repeated so much? Why is it so slow? Why can't I do these? Like, the game, fun as it is really inconvenient. There's no convenient way to do anything in Animal Crossing, which is stupid in my opinion. It should be far more convenient. One of the things they should introduce, because it's a fucking video game, and I hate the fact that you might be stuck with a villager you hate, and I get this. Nintendo doesn't want to introduce a feature to kick people off the island, because that's negative. They don't want to be like, you don't want to make a villager hate you so much that they leave, because that's antithetical to what Animal Crossing is. My idea... What if you can spend like 30,000 bells on a vacation package that you give to a villager, then they go away for a day, and they come back, and they're like, oh, I just love that island so much, I think I'm going to move there. Get these fuckers off my island. I'm so sick of these villagers.
Get the rotation going.
Like, fuck, the whole point of Animal Crossing is to get many villagers.
Yeah.
You know?
And like meet all the cute little personalities that they come with.
Honestly.
Yeah. No, I get that. I really, really get that. And even just like, I don't know, I need them to like... I need something to happen to my island so that I have to like go back and fix stuff or like just have like set a goal or something.
Yeah.
They need to introduce earthquakes and tsunamis into Animal Crossing.
A tropical storm hit your island, destroyed resident services. Isabella's dead, but we gotta find somebody else.
Timmy or Tommy contracts West Nile virus. You have to like find somebody to like take over Nook's cranny with one of them. Oh my god.
Winter
they have
hits
to like rebuild from the ground up.
Winter hits and all your fruit trees die and everyone gets a bout of scurvy.
There's like a fucking like famine.
You notice one of your villagers walking around with like sunken cheeks and like really skinny.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Or fucking what's her face like insider trades the stock market and you have to like
Joan cooks the books and sells a bunch of like penny turnips for like super high. That would be really
There's like
funny.
a bunch of money laundering going on in the stock market.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That would be incredible if
a neighboring island is polluting the water and affecting the fishing industry.
Yeah.
And like all the fucking horse mackerel disappear and you have to You have to repopulate it.
Tom Nook gets canceled for sexual misconduct, so yes, you have to find a new CEO of Nook Inc. But then you find out it's all a plot by Red. Like, it's all fake.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's the kind of drama
you have to like bust a steroid ring amongst the jock villagers.
They all get hopelessly addicted to steroids. And you're walking around one day and you see Hans and he's all freakishly ripped. And you're like, oh shit. Are you okay, man? Like, what the fuck happened to you? You're like, hey, buddy, can I tell you my life story? Oh, I'll catch you another time.
Oh
and
my god.
Sprints away, full speed.
Fuck, that's so funny.
Hey man, you laugh and like those are all jokes and stuff, but like shit like that is what should be in the game.
It's not exactly like that, but
not
like,
exactly like that.
Just like give me more challenges to do. Make it more of a game.
What if you logged in one day and a villager come up to you, like, I don't know, for me, like, I don't know, Lopez comes up to me one day and is like, oh, Gwen is really cute. Could you maybe find out what she likes so I could give her a gift?
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Further the relationship with everyone on the island. Maybe. Yeah.
Even like Label's challenges. You know how Label comes to town and you have to like make an outfit for her? Like, do that even more. I did Label's challenge once. And I think her challenge to me was like business casual, and I put on like tweed pants and a jacket. Excuse me. And she was like, great, here's your reward. And I was like, that's it for the day? Like, you're supposedly around until like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I finished your challenge.
Nothing.
I finished your challenge with tweed pants and a business jacket. Like,
at least I can buy stuff from Kix and Leaf.
Yeah,
like, for fuck's sake.
Like, can I do a different challenge? Can you give me something else? Can you like make the challenge even harder? Can you like team up with your sisters again? And like, because right now, like, Label's visiting the islands, and Mabel and Sable don't know that she's there. Like, what the hell, man?
For what my resident
you don't say hi to
is,
your sisters?
Seriously, where my resident services is set up, Label can see Able sisters.
Yeah,
like it's right over there.
It's like right. Yeah, if in my island, if Label so much as just like turned around like 180 degrees, she would be staring at the front window of Able sisters. Yeah. Like, you don't want to go say hi, or like, why don't you want to say hi? Maybe I play like family counselor with like the Able sisters.
Let there be narratives with these characters.
Well, because like, before, when Sable wasn't really talking to me, but she started to talk to me a little bit more.
That was my favorite part of the game.
And they talked about like how like their parents died, and they started this business as a family to like keep them together and like support for each other. And like it's insinuated that Mabel made a bunch of sacrifices for her sisters to like raise them while after her parents died and stuff like that. And I was like, this story is great. Can we like do this more? Can I like butt in a little bit more on this, know?
Not for anything, but like, I know it's kind of stupid, and like, I understand how this would be
like, make it a proper sim.
Well, yeah, make it like
a real true sim game.
What would help? And I realize this, I'm a part of this problem as well. I don't give my villagers enough gifts. Apparently, if you raise your villagers' friendship levels, they start to get like more unique conversation options and stuff. That's not just like the same 3 things every day.
Yeah.
So I'm bad. I need to be giving them more stuff. Like, sure.
Yeah.
But like, not for anything. After Nook's Cranny is closed, why can't Timmy and Tommy walk around the island?
Yeah, where do they go?
Well, it's insinuated that behind the counter, there's like a staircase.
Oh, okay. So
and like that's where they live. They
like
live up there.
Okay.
But once the Able sisters close, maybe Sable wouldn't walk around, but why can't Mabel?
Yeah.
Like, it would be fun to see like them talk, and like you can give them stuff.
Yeah.
You know, why can't Nook and Isabel walk around the island? Maybe around, like, it'd be super cool if around like noon, Tom will walk around the island, do a little walk, and you could talk to him, and you get like unique conversation options, and maybe you find like a way to increase your friendship with him.
Yeah.
And the logic is that he's on a lunch break. Like,
all the more reason to bring Brewster over, because it's like, where my villagers walk around with like sandwiches and popsicles and stuff, and I'm like, where are you getting popsicles?
I want one.
Yeah, I would like one as well.
This is actually very exciting. A friend of mine was telling me that data miners, which for those who don't know, are people who just go into the code of the game to see what's coming.
Yeah.
Because modern video games, like for instance, updates are ready. They're on the game.
Yeah.
They just need to be activated.
Yeah.
And downloaded.
Yeah.
So apparently Brewster is on the way.
Yes.
Apparently diving is coming next month.
Yes! Oh, I love diving.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for that because I never did it in New Leaf. So,
it's so fun. It's
diving,
so fun.
Brewster.
There's going to be a host of new animals for you to donate to your museum and expand it more.
And cooking. Apparently they're adding cooking. See, I think that's a great idea. I think cooking it would be perfect for that. They're also adding farming.
Oh, I'm into it. Because then you can like build you can do like Minecraft style like farms next to your house and like do that whole thing.
My only issue now is that my island is pretty like
full
set up with the way that it's been set up, and I'm definitely gonna have to tear stuff down to accommodate more buildings.
But you know what? I feel like you could reframe it in your mind to take pleasure in that. Be like, well, like what can I fix? What can I build on? What can I, like I recently like cleared out a space. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, to be perfectly honest, but I grazed down a space on my island. And I had to cut down a bunch of trees, and like I'm weirdly like an environmentalist when it comes to Animal Crossing. Like if I'm gonna cut down a tree, I want to replace it with a new one, like immediately, because that's how I want the world to work.
Right.
So like I tried to do that with my island, but then like it's hard to plan stuff out, and my landscaping skills are trash because of it. So like it was hard for me to graze that whole island down, but once I did it and like everything was clear and it was open and I could start seeing potential, I'd be like, oh well, maybe I can put this here, maybe I can like move this here, buy this object, and like with some Nook miles and just do a whole thing. It's exciting.
For sure.
It's definitely hard to let go of something that you've built, but once you like it's exciting once you get over that. It's exciting to be excited about the potential for the new thing.
Yeah, don't get stuck in the past, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I'll be honest with you, like activities like this, activities like diving and like little fun things, like I did a huge Twitter thread about this a couple weeks ago. But in my opinion, what'll really fix Animal Crossing is more micro level activities.
Yeah.
Because right now, like you just said, what you just spoke about, like changing your island and like making new buildings and like making it all pretty, I call those macro level goals. Because finishing a build in Animal Crossing, if you don't time travel, will take real days to finish.
Yeah.
That's macro.
Yeah.
In between, when you're playing Animal Crossing, funding other projects, you fish, catch bugs, find fossils, sell, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
And that gets real stale after a while.
Oh, absolutely.
So there needs to be more micro-level activities.
Yeah.
If I could catch a fish and then cook it and then maybe give it to the shop for more money or give it to a villager to raise the friendship, like that's another micro-level activity that I could be doing.
Yeah.
Same with diving.
Yeah.
You know, I say this till I'm blue in the face. Mini games. Why is there no fucking mini? What if there was a mini game where Tom was like, like, I don't know, I think about, like, Sims Herbs, that game you love so much. Like, what if there was one where you could drive around on a little lawnmower and, like, lawnmower weeds and shit? You know?
That's Sims busting out, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you to get it correct.
I'm a cretin. I apologize. But no, that, like, and I believe in Nintendo. They're apparently, their project map for Animal Crossing is, like, years.
Awesome.
So I think they'll add stuff like that, but seriously, I needed it like a month ago.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I needed it like a month ago.
And you know, like there are, I was reminded of this, I think actually because I was giving this one villager gifts, like this happened, but there are mini games in Animal Crossing. There's treasure hunt.
That's right.
You can do treasure hunt.
My villagers never fucking do that, though.
Because you gotta give them gifts and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, and I don't know if this is in New Horizons, but it was definitely in a new, it probably is a New Horizons. I just haven't fostered relationships enough with my villagers to do it. But you can play like hide and seek.
Oh, cool.
Like you'll walk up to a villager and be like, what's going on? And they'll be like, do you want to play hide and seek? And then like they'll get the rest of the villagers and you have to like find 5 of them in like 5 minutes.
That's
and
awesome.
They'll hide behind trees and like in like, they won't hide inside buildings, but like they'll hide in like bushes and stuff behind them and stuff.
That's so fucking cool. How much fun would that be?
It's really fun.
I
used to play it in New Leaf every once in a while.
You know?
It's completely random, you know, like it may not happen for a whole day. And then the next day you like talk to some random villager and they just so happen to ask you to play hide and seek. It's not like you can initiate it, but like it's there.
And that's that shit like that.
Yeah. Or treasure hunt. They're like, I've buried a present on the island somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
I've done
you
that.
have 3 minutes to go and find it.
Well, but I think, honest to God, like maybe this is spoiled of me, but there should be no day in Animal Crossing where there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't happen. That's fucking bullshit. Like the idea that like there's like, okay, because I have an app on my phone that I help keep track of my Animal Crossing capades. That reminds you to talk to all your villagers, tells you if villagers have like birthdays coming up. And they figured out that Sahara, Leaf, and Kix are all daily villagers. Or excuse me, weekly villagers.
Yeah.
These 3 will show up no matter what every week.
Yeah.
Label, Flick, CJ, Red, and Gulliver are 2 per week.
Yeah.
So 1 or 2 of these 5 visitors will show up at some point
during the week.
And that's cool and all, but that's 5 days of 7 days. Yeah. Because on average, 2 of these days are going to have no fucking villagers or visitors, and that's so stupid. That is so stupid.
Yeah.
The best, in my opinion, the best visitor is the ghost.
Oh, fucking...
I don't remember his name.
Weebly or whatever.
Yeah, Ron.
I literally just made up a name.
Whenever he shows up, I love doing his shit. Because it forces me to run around and, like, find stuff. Like, I have this huge island playground that I've designed myself, and the game doesn't want me to use it at all. It just wants me to run on the beaches and catch fish. To be, like,
super happy and, like, look at all of your stuff and be like, look at this stuff.
Yeah.
I bought stuff.
Isn't it neat?
Look at my things.
Don't you think my...
collection's complete?
Yes.
Because it is. I did everything. I finished it.
Seriously.
As far as this world is concerned, I own everything that you can possibly manufacture in this world.
I mean, I filled out my fossils.
Oh, you have all the fossils? I think I have a couple left.
There's 74 of them, and I found all of them.
I have almost all of them.
Yeah. Now the bummer, though. Well, it's not much of a bummer because fossils sell for a lot of money. But whenever I get fossils, I bring them over to Blathers. And he's like, oh, we have these. Oh, I'm buying for my personal collection. Yeah. I'm not gonna. Any hoot. Here you go. Yeah. You know, it's like... All right, dude. Like,
all right, just assess the fossils and give them back to me. You and I both know that the museum is finished, so like
you yourself told me.
Let's not play this game anymore.
What's a visitor that you never get? I never get red or flick ever.
I never get red, which is painful because I actually really want my art museum to fill up.
Me too.
Like, when I walk around it and see how empty it is, I'm like sad.
That art mini game, the best. The idea that he might sell you fake shit, and it's based on your real knowledge of the painting to see that whether or not that's fake. That is brilliant.
And you know what? I don't even mind going to the guide and like being told what's real and what's fake because then I learn stuff about because some of the things that they've changed about the painting to make them fake are such minor details. Like the Birth of Venus painting, it's like there's some trees in the top right-hand corner that are there that aren't really there. So it forces you to really pay attention to the detail. You have to look super closely at the very details of the painting because that's one complaint that people in the art world have about like the average consumer of art when you go to like an art museum or something. Is that you look at the big picture and you're like, that's nice, and then you carry on. You don't pay attention to the detail.
You have to stop and
that
take a
the
look.
Artist has specifically tried to put into their painting.
At the strokes or
and
the dots.
And you don't appreciate it. So like it's teaching you how to look at art subconsciously.
Legitimately, yeah.
So it's a game. It's a fudgetainng game. It's a fudgetainng game. That actually translates into like real world knowledge and like appreciation for something worthwhile.
Yeah.
So like that's super great, and I just wish that I could see. I also wish I could buy like one more painting per day.
I know.
Or maybe like a painting and a statue.
Like the fact that it's limited to one thing is kind of weird.
Because I've looked it up. I've had 2 real paintings in Red's boat before.
Yeah, me too.
And I've just been like, okay, well, like, I guess I'll just pick one.
There was a couple days ago when you said that all the paintings were real, and the only thing fake was the statue.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
I should be able to buy all this.
Exactly.
And oh my god. Okay. As long as we're bitching about Animal Crossing.
How much longer do we have, by the way?
We have another 6 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll bitch, and then we'll close her out. But I fucking hate that you can't buy all of the clothes in the Mabel shop. Like, just let me buy all of it.
Yeah, just let me, like, select. Well, that's just it, right? Because sometimes I legit want to buy a shirt, a pant, a dress, and a shoe, and a hat.
Yeah.
And why can't I select multiples? Abel's just going to send them to my inventory directly in my home anyways. So just let me select multiples. I hate having to go back. Like, sometimes I want to go and I want to buy something in every color.
Yeah.
I want to buy, like, every color of a shoe. And I just have to be like, okay, so in my head, I bought the red shoe and I'm going back for the green shoe. Okay, buy it. And then Abel's like, the menu is like, is this what you want to buy? Yes. Do you want to wear this outside? No. Okay. And then Abel's like, oh, are you all done? I'll ship this directly to your inventory at home. Okay. Go back in and then
rinse and repeat.
And then and then Mabel is like, oh, do you need the fitting room? And I'm like, yes, I need the fitting room. And she's like, here, of course, go ahead. And then I have to, like, go to the menu, and I'm like, fuck, what fucking color shoe did I need to buy again? Because I just have to go through, like, 4 fucking menus.
10 fucking minutes.
Like,
this takes.
I'm so proud of my clothing collection, because it's like, look at all that I went through to get everything.
Honestly, it's fucking, I just, there's a baffling amount of quality of life changes that need to be made. Like, it's just astounding. And believe you me, I think that had COVID not happened, a lot of this stuff would have changed faster. Mm-hmm. But Nintendo literally can't make major updates because they can't get into their offices. Yeah. At least as far as I know.
Yeah.
So I hear you. Mm-hmm. And, like, stay safe. Mm-hmm. You know, don't risk your life for fucking Animal Crossing.
Ultimately, this does not affect me that much.
No. And you know what? With all my bitching and whining and belly aching, I still got 300 plus hours out of the game. Mm-hmm. So who's the real chump? Me.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just play my other multitude of fucking video games that I've been meaning to play and get angry about.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, like, a gripe is a gripe. Whatever.
Totally.
We have them.
Well, Sam, I think it's been a pretty good podcast.
I think it's been an excellent podcast.
So,
lesson number 1, P.K.W.
Yes.
Phone, keys, wallet. Before you leave the door, check it. P.K.W. Remember.
And if you don't have your wallet, don't go to Wendy's and stress out the poor man in the drive-thru.
If I can add one more thing to P.K.W. to improve it, P.K.W.H. Phone, keys, wallet, headphones.
Okay, yeah. I
doesn't always apply to everybody, but it's worth it to consider and be like, do I need my headphones? Do I want my headphones?
If I have a bag with me,
we're good.
If I have a bag with me, I'm going to bring my headphones. But I would never just bring my headphones with me.
Depends on the headphones. I have 2 headphones depending on what I'm doing that day.
Oh, I'm Sam.
I have my earphones and then I have like my good Sony headphones.
Yeah. Which actually is going to inspire me to lesson 2. If you own expensive headphones, keep them in their case. Yeah. Because they're expensive and you don't want them to break.
Or if your headphones came with a pouch, don't do the pouch. Get a hard shell case.
Get something
that's going to protect it from rocking around and the stuff in your bag. So, yeah.
And lesson number 3 is Nintendo, please update Animal Crossing because I can get another 300 hours out of that game for shizzle if there was more to do.
Yeah.
And folks, just like always, we can see you guys next week. We're available on Spotify and
Apple Music
and
Google Play
and starts with a Y.
YouTube.
There you go. There you go. There you go. We made it. And wherever you find podcasts, we are on Twitch at twitch.tv/chillspot. You can find all of this info in the description below. And because we did this for our Whatever We Want episode, we're going to include some petitions that haven't been fulfilled for the Black Lives Matter movement, as well as some donations that you guys can make. Please check those out and be sure to show some support.
What we're going to do is we're going to do one of those it's the thing is it's petition.card/co or whatever, and it's a website that just has a bunch of links to a whole whack of petitions and GoFundMes that haven't reached their goals yet. Yeah. So sign petitions because that shit's free. Donate if you can. No pressure, but if you got the cash, donate. If you got the spare change, donate. Take the money that you would take if outside was open right now and use it to help some folks out.
Yeah. And just like that, folks, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.